Yo, yo, yo. We are back. It's been a minute, but we are back. Welcome back, fellas. Mike Ballin. Hey, Lou.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, The Real ZB. What's going on, fellas? How y'all been?
Cooling. Shit, another day, another dollar. Actually, it's the weekend, but, we back to the grind.
Yeah, Arion's been cooling. He's also been sitting on coolers.
My fault, bro. I
Nah,
promise you.
bro. Let's talk about it. We had a
Yeah.
pool party yesterday.
Yeah, nigga can't even.
You know what I'm saying? We organizing things. We trying to get everything figured out. Food is getting prepped. Drinks are getting brought. Drinks are being put into a cooler. I was told to bring a cooler. I ain't have one myself, but I had to go, get one on the fly. I went and got a little styrofoam, get a little styrofoam cooler. And then my dog, he was a little drunk off of the Twisted Teas, which he has in hand right now.
Don't lie to them
Nigga
people,
just
bro.
snitching.
Yeah, I know. Dry snitching.
Mhm.
That's
And this
crazy.
man decided to sit on my cooler.
Yeah,
Bro,
I fucked up.
instantly.
I fucked up, bro. Like, niggas was sitting around the grill. Just wanted to, be a part of the conversation and shit. So,
Nigga had fear of missing out. Sorry, fool, that's crazy.
hey, man, you sit this one out, bro.
What did I do? You should have.
I just caught a stray. I was trying to explain what was going on, and I caught a stray. Fuck.
My bad. Go ahead.
Hey, I got FOMO. I wanted to sit around the round table, nigga, chop it up with my people and shit. I sat on this nigga cooler, bro, thinking nigga don't weigh that much. No, I'm talking about went straight through the cooler, bro. So I owe this nigga about $15. I got you on Thursday when I get paid, nigga.
You don't.
Oh, bro, I got you.
It was just funny as hell.
That nigga did just like
I wasn't even really that mad about it. It was actually funnier than anything.
y'all niggas. Nah, like for real, like y'all niggas know Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
That's how that nigga
Alright.
fell into that cooler.
Don't look at me, bro.
That nigga was sitting inside of a styrofoam cooler.
Let me tell y'all something. It didn't just break the lid. It shattered the side. Like, I'm talking the whole thing just collapsed. I know you done touched a few of them cans when you sat down. You was deep in that cooler, bro.
Bro, and the crazy part about it was, like, when I sat down, I ain't just plopped down on the cooler. Like, I gradually kind of put my weight onto it to, I was testing.
Yeah, you went down gingerly.
Yeah, nah, I was trying to, like I said, I was testing the waters, man.
I just had to give you a hard time.
Yeah, I owe my dog a cooler, yeah.
That shit was funny.
It was funny. We had a good ass laugh. About 20 minutes.
Yeah. We've been like it's been a minute since we potted, so like it's just been a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
This nigga Arion bust his ass at our nephew's birthday party.
Yeah, and my back is fucked up.
Really?
Yeah,
Twice.
it wasn't there.
Hey, Christian?
Yeah, a Christian party. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, bro, look, so they sent me inside to go get there's 3 little kids there. So I go inside, I get these niggas some popsicles, bro, and I come outside. I'm talking about hands up, don't shoot, because I already seen they popped off the water balloon fight. I'm like, bro, I'm not in this. Like, again,
Nah, we ain't popped off the water balloon fight yet.
bro, I got the video.
Hey, my nigga said you got receipts.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about as soon as I stepped out the door, I said, hey, bro, I don't want no smoke. Hands up, don't shoot. This nigga looked at me. I'm talking about real devious nigga. And he ran down on me. Fool. That's crazy.
So first of all, what Arion's not telling y'all is how he antagonized me first. Like, think about it, bro. That's what he's not telling y'all, is that he was antagonizing me. He ran in the house. He ran to go get the popsicles. He created an excuse and a reason to get out of the smoke. And me personally, I don't like to let shit slide. So I waited on the nigga to walk back outside.
That nigga had time because I was in there. It ain't my house, so I got to find the popsicles, nigga. I got to find some scissors. I'm going through every last one of these drawers and shit trying to find them. And then, yeah, as soon as I walked outside, niggas.
Hey, that's karma anyway. Because I still ain't forgave this fool for shooting my brother whenever these niggas had the BB guns.
I shot Big Heavy, fool.
Yes, it was crazy. Chris surrendered, bro. Chris had his hands up, just like, Arion, don't shoot. And then Arion hit him with the, nah, I got you, fool. You good. As soon as Chris turned his back.
I remember.
I just remember Chris laying on the ground, and I just hear shots being fired.
In the back is crazy. That don't even.
Yeah, no, that was crazy, bro. You did that.
Well, how did you do it? It wasn't in the back?
I would hope not. Nigga, we talking like 10 years ago. I would hope I didn't shoot that nigga in the back, bro.
Nigga, the moment Chris like
Definitely
relaxed
shot that
and
nigga in the back.
he put his hands down, getting the clip on his ass.
You definitely.
So I don't have no sympathy for you getting
hit by water balloons.
no.
Yeah.
No
Water
sympathy.
guns, everything. I had time.
Thank you.
I
Hey,
personally,
I'm glad you know.
yeah, I even waved
That was-
Calvin out the way. Like Calvin was in the corner with him. I'm like, excuse me, Calvin. Like, you have nothing to do with this. You're not the op.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Calvin's like sitting there with his hands up. I'm like, nigga, move. I'm asking you nicely.
that was for Heavy C.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, my little brother, man.
Hey, big heavy, bro. If you watch this, I apologize.
Nigga still don't focus.
I sincerely apologize, bro.
That man scarred.
Yeah, if I did some whole ass shit like that, nigga, I'm sorry, bro.
It was funny. We terrorized our little brothers.
Yeah, for sure. I
So-
definitely I'm definitely a big brother.
Perks of being the oldest.
Yeah.
All three of us the oldest in here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely good to terrorize my baby brother, but I'll do anything for him, so allowed to fuck it. Bullying wasn't always a thing back then. But anyways, what else has been going on, man? What we got going? What have you niggas been listening to? How's work? What we talking about?
Sure. I mean, life's been good. I'm kind of, feeling good being back home. I missed a couple weeks due to travel, between work and we're just having a good time.
And he said just having a good time. He said fuck the pod, y'all.
No.
No,
bro.
he had more
I
pressing
had-
business.
Yeah, he
I
had
had-
more pressing things to do.
No, that's not what. See, now I'm catching straight. Man. Now I'm on Arion's side with that. Man, we trying to
I
speak my piece.
don't want to hear that shit. man.
I'm just saying, like, that's what you pretty much just told me. You said having a good time, right? That sounds like you got more pressing things to do.
That's what I heard.
That's crazy. But no, man, that's just what's been going on. I'm just glad I can, stay put for a little while, be back home. I don't see myself taking another plane ticket anytime soon. I mean, well, there's been some conversations. Might be going to California next month, but we'll see.
Wait. I know why you going to California, nigga. You going to go see him, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right, nigga.
Pose, fool.
Bro, listen.
Y'all was just out there.
And?
I didn't get the invite last time. Nah.
Listen, it's
Come on, bro.
It's in development. We haven't nothing set in stone. So until we can confirm some schedules and stuff,
Yeah.
that's when we're gonna hit everybody else up.
Nigga, my PTO bank looks stupid, okay? I got vacay
Hey, mine's too. I got $300.
type shit.
But yeah, no, that's right now. That's not set in stone. Like we're gonna see. Shout out to my dog and Christiana.
Yeah.
Definitely trying to see them soon in the fall.
I'm trying to go to San Antonio soon. San Antonio, fucking, and then Vegas. I think I might go to do Vegas in October.
Vegas on the list for sure.
Yeah. So I was just talking to my pops about it the other day, so I think I might do that with him. And they trying to get me to come to Chicago with him. It's cold up there.
It is cold up there around that time.
Yeah, that's really about all. Really, I just been outside of that, just working, chilling. Had that pool party. Just really brainstorming. I like to think I took like the 2-3 weeks away, just to kind of figure things, get things more in order, and just like get a hold of life. Like we were working on that fashion show for a couple weeks, so like that's also what happened with last week's pod. So yeah, we had the fashion show at the neighborhood gala, the final party. It was a great time, bro. Shouts out to all the vendors. Shouts out to the homie Dante, Barely Legal, Emmy, Naomi, the brand, each designer that went out there and did their thing. Photographers, the makeup artists, the models, everybody who did their thing. It was fantastic.
So you was there, but you ain't walking it this year, right?
No, I didn't walk in it this year. I think I was going to at first, but between that and the short film, like I just
Shit, nigga was spread thin.
had my normal job. Like I just didn't have enough, so I ended up just being hands on and just working the background. Nothing special, just having a good time kicking it with my partner. But yeah, it helped though. It definitely helped to sit down and get a grip on everything. The short film is finally done filming, and we're nearing the end of the editing process. So
Congrats to that.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
good.
Appreciate that. We dropping the behind the scenes photos slowly but surely.
Yeah, I seen that earlier. That, hey, I'm stay tuned for it though.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. To add to what you had posted, you did look crazy. One.
Thank God, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I look like I'm coked out, fool.
Yeah, you look.
Yeah, I look coked out, bro. I look strung out. I'm not gonna lie. I understand.
Crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen it. I'm like, why did this nigga choose this picture of all pictures to post? So I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is.
But, hey, that's good. I mean, it just shows you got some good acting skills. Had the emotion in your face in that moment. It had a blick in your hands. Let me not give away content.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
It'll be a good.
I'll be sure to keep everybody posting when it drops and where to view it. I think we'll end up doing. There's a lot of things in the works. There's a lot of things in the works.
Y'all dropping that whole on Tubi or what?
I don't know. Like, everybody keeps joking about Tubi. Is Tubi really that? Like, I've honestly never watched Tubi. So
Tubi is hilarious.
Like, you be surprised some of the shit you come across, bro. But, you know, shit, nigga, it's hours of content, like movies and shit that we watched growing up. Like, nigga, all that shit is out there.
Mm-hmm.
On Tubi?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tubi, and then, like, the up and coming artists and stuff like that, or actors, I should say. Yeah. Tubi got a little bit of everything on there.
I think if we got some other stuff in the works that we're discussing. I think with this being a short film, I think it's no more than 10 minutes without credits.
Okay.
It's just a short film. We do got some other things that we want to discuss and look into getting done and possibly, you know, getting out there soon. But even that's in the far future, honestly. Like, when you think about the entire process you have to go through for, like, a full, like a TV series, a full length film, anything.
Right.
Like, even just a short film, you don't just wake up and be like, oh, time to do this. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we still gotta write a script. We still gotta
Right.
So there is some things that we do want to discuss and see if we can make happen. But once again, those discussions won't even be had probably till, honestly, November timeframe, if they even happen.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm sure they'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm confident we'll talk about it. And then, you know, I think we'll have the cast, the director will come on the pod. So we'll do something like that soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a lot of fun, different things that, you know, get to work on.
Look, niggas definitely looking forward to it.
For sure.
Yeah.
What else we got?
And he said, what else we got?
We can get we can touch on the Olympics. And just a few updates.
So let me ask y'all niggas this. Do y'all niggas really watch the Olympics still?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and I mean, this year, have I really been keeping up with it? No. But more times than not, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain events and shit that you don't really get to see all too often. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll be locked in.
Like, normally, so usually when I get the opportunity, like, the only things I'm really watching is track. Like, I don't really care to see Team USA beat up on Puerto Rico, bro. Like, who's part of Team USA? Who should be part of Team USA for real? You know, I don't want to see, like, cool, it's fun, but, like, the Avengers is out there right now. The Avengers is out there right now. Like,
I really don't see no other country, like, messing with the men's basketball team, bro.
Yeah. And the women's basketball team is demolishing everybody, too.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I haven't really caught much play. I haven't even been able to catch much of track and field, which is what I normally would watch. So it's just been, I'm like, guess I don't really care.
I feel like it be on at weird times.
Like midday.
Yeah, like,
Nigga, I got a job.
yeah. Unless you got your phone right here, you can pop that hoe up and continue to do what you need to do.
Niggas,
Like, yeah.
may I remind you, this shit is in Paris.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. Anyways, let's get back to the regular coverage, please. Back to the coverage. My fault.
No,
You didn't mean to go on your tangent.
No, you fine. You good. But no, I was just gonna, give kudos to Noah Lyles for getting that gold medal for the 100 meters.
Yeah, I watched that shit. That was crazy.
You know, he did get the silver. Was it yesterday or the other day? I can't remember, but he did get a silver in one of his races. But he did the 100 meter. He said he promised he was gonna get the gold. Got the gold. It was phenomenal. It was a little close, but he got it.
Nigga, that was a photo finish. We talking about like
Yeah. I seen
thousandths of a second or some shit.
I seen the pictures.
Yeah. It was incredible. And
I honestly thought bro from Jamaica.
Yeah.
By the way, it looked, from the angle they was at, it looked like he was the one who had came across the line first. So yeah, no, when they threw that number up and bro was geeked up behind it, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I could have swore
He was like, I thought it was that nigga.
Oh, man. Hey, man.
Hey, that's what they tell you.
Yes, they teach you. That's a fundamental.
Yeah, like they tell you head first.
Head first.
It is.
They tell you that for a reason, and it panned out in his favor.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, man.
it was nice to see you. And then Simone Biles, hey, he might be top 5 greatest athlete of all time.
You seen the pendant, nigga? Diamond encrusted.
Yes.
Gold medaled it. Like she won in a diamond encrusted gold pendant. Diamond pendant. Gold. God damn, bro. Why can't I talk? Diamond gold pendant. Diamond encrusted gold pendant. There we go. She won her gold medal now. Yes, she is the GOAT. She deserves that.
She does.
Shouts out to Shorty who went out there and won her shit or accepted her medals and her grills.
Yes.
She had a grill on?
Yeah, I forget her name.
I'm not sure.
I'm
bad with names.
Yeah, I forget her name. But shouts out to Kari, bro.
Kari forgetting her silver.
Who won gold?
I
was asking who won gold.
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. And it was their first ever.
Yeah, like and you know what fucked me up? And I don't want to take nothing away. I feel like we do need to can somebody look up the girl from St. Lucia's name, because I do want to say, like, while we're talking about Sha'Carri, like, as she's a Dallas resident, Dallas native, so she's USA, so we're always going to support her. There has been a lot of more talk about Sha'Carri winning that silver than
Shorty winning the gold.
Yeah, but what I thought was crazy, because I knew Shorty had won the gold. She ran a 10.7.
10.7 is insane.
Yeah, like, oh, don't worry, I may not remember your name, but baby girl, I know what you ran. Like I may not remember. I know what the fuck you ran.
Yeah, no, that's respect.
But yeah, so like I feel like she's not getting like the same type of kind of like, yo, congratulations.
Yes,
you know, but yeah, like, cause Ari the day before ran 10.9, so I knew if she got silver, I was like, Shorty had to be booking it. I seen that time, bro. It was a 10.7, and
Julian Alfred.
Yeah, so 10.7 gold medal, phenomenal. Like, I feel like she's not getting all the she needs to be for bringing that first gold medal home.
I agree. That's happening. Then obviously we know about the Avengers, and also we have to thank Noah Lyles for this too.
Oh yeah, for that goofy ass shit he said.
Yeah.
All right, time out. Because what we also should talk about while we're talking about the Avengers, Steve Kerr is not choosing not to play Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Is Tatum hurt or
No, he just DNP'd.
Yeah.
Who else was DNP'd? Not Joe Embiid, Bam, I think was pulled or something.
I don't believe it was Bam. Bam has been getting PT, but it has been Tatum for sure.
Tatum, yeah. So like
Tatum have been benched, but I know a lot of people had some controversy on that. They believed it was because he's a Boston Celtic and all those things, but I'm like, no, I just don't think.
It's a lot of shit we gotta talk about. It's been that long since we partied. Oh, I got some shit to say. Because why the fuck isn't Jaylen Brown in the Olympics?
That's like, over Nike.
You feel me? Hey, look, I got my Nikes on, but that's Nike. You out of pocket, bro. Like, you shouldn't have that type. I don't think any company should. I get it. They uniforms will do, but
they got real corporate on him.
Yeah, like if you know you on the opposite side of what's right, Nike, come on, tighten up, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. Tighten up. Yeah. And stop letting the politics get in between somebody who deserves to be in the Olympics. And once again, back to Jason Tatum because he's a Celtic.
I mean, that's been the controversy. I don't think it's personal.
It's definitely not because he's a Celtic. Because what's his name that got thrown in there from the Celtics?
Oh, you talking about Derek?
Yeah.
Is it Derek White?
Yeah, it's Derek White.
Yeah, Derek White is getting PT.
He's getting hella PT. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's been a lot of opinions on that, but saying that he don't fit the game plan. But to be quite honest with you, I just think the guys they are playing are just performing better. And also, they have to play efficient basketball. When I mean by efficient basketball, they have to be efficiently shooting the ball because of, how the rest of the world plays the sport. They can't just sit here and play ISO throughout the whole game. I know like, USA basketball, well, American sports in the NBA, everybody's an ISO warrior. However, you get into these Olympics, you gotta get back to the fundamentals.
It's a team game. Nigga, pass.
Yeah, you gotta pass the ball. You gotta distribute the ball a little bit more. Can't just be dribbling for X amount of seconds. You gotta get the ball around. You gotta hit your lanes. Like only get pretty if you're on a fast break and you gotta lead. So
I mean, is he not playing within the scheme? Because I didn't know that he wouldn't.
and I just think he don't fit that well into the scheme. And I always pride Boston for always being that type of team. Like, Boston Celtics and the Spurs traditionally have been a good, fundamentally,
Sound team.
sound teams for the past 20 years. However, I believe Tatum and Jaylen Brown had created a new culture in Boston Celtics as far as like their gameplay. Like they're ISO warriors, and there's nothing wrong with that because obviously they became world champs, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dallas world champs. You're right. But it's I don't know. I just think he just haven't been fitting in well right now. He'll come around. We'll probably see him in the next round getting more playing time. He did play when they played Puerto Rico. But then again, Puerto Rico, no shade. It's it didn't look too good, and I think Puerto Rico's a good team. They're in there for a reason.
Yeah,
but just in comparison to the USA team, it was bad. They beat them up pretty bad the other day.
Yeah, nigga, Ant-Man was out there going to fool.
Yes, that was a breakout game for him.
All right, so man, you know what I love about Ant-Man is it seems like he's having a lot of fun. Like just as he plays the game, when I see him go pull one of them high flying ass dunks, like that nigga is actually mid-air smiling.
Yeah,
that nigga really might be Jordan's kid. That nigga really be.
Now that poster dunk he had, yeah.
Hey, nigga, ready for that photo finish?
Yeah, bro. So I really like how much fun he's having, how much like just even seeing, how he acts around Braun and and like how he still takes on, like you feel that, like yeah, you definitely little bro, like, and like you could tell like there's that kind of familiar, like that kind of like relationship there, or at least growing, like where he feels like
right.
Braun, like, all right, that's big bro, that's really who I'm trying to get like type shit, or not even get like, but just I can kind of see. I think Ant-Man's gonna be the face of the league. There's no way around it.
Once Braun retires,
it's Ant-Man's.
It's definitely it.
Like I can't see it any other way. That's how I see this right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So y'all don't think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the face of the league right now?
I don't think they don't have it. Like there's an it factor, right? That you low key need, and unfortunately, like I fuck with both of their games. I don't have no problem with the Celtics, none of that. But in order to be like that face of the league, like there's a it factor about you. Like I don't think either one of those guys have like a true it factor. This charismatic touch. That's what it is. That's what the it factor is. It's this charismatic touch. It's like Magic had it.
Bird had it.
Kobe had it. Jordan had it.
And if you want to go way back, Wilt had it.
Like there's this charismatic. There's that charm that you carry with you, that energy, that aura. Ja Morant had it. Ja Morant fumbled the bag because of his antics. Guess what? I don't see Ant-Man doing those antics. I don't think he would actually go out there and do that.
He'll just have a couple baby mamas, but that's it.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
No, I'm talking about right now. Currently, I don't know. Those aren't confirmed.
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, I'm talking more about like that true, like just him. Like when LeBron came in, you knew, like, as much as I love Carmelo, bro, Carmelo's my favorite player. Carmelo didn't have that kind of aura around him that Bron had. Granted, yeah, they deemed him the chosen one.
Yeah,
like out the gate, like he was just that.
Was they not at the same class?
They was the same draft class, yeah.
Same draft class.
Just pick 1 and pick 3.
Melo was just slightly older.
Yeah, I mean, he's a year older.
Yeah, because
he
Melo
did
did 1 year.
Yeah,
What, Syracuse?
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaya. Hey, I'm talking to you, bro. Where you going? I'm waiting. You going to the Q's?
Yep.
I'm curious. Hey, where my dog go? But yeah, not like it's, and even then, like just as you see how their careers went, like if you really look at it, still a Melo fan till today. Big fan of Melo's game, the mid range, everything. However, there was an aura that always surrounded Braun.
Yeah.
There was this aura that always, like we all know, Carmelo is a walking bucket.
Yeah.
Like what is? There's nothing you could a walking bucket. And but there's just that, like T Mac, walking bucket, no aura, no like,
Yeah.
like no face of the league aura. That was Kobe. Like, but some niggas will tell you, hey, T Mac could give it to Kobe.
So then my question is, the aura that you're talking about, I mean, is that making all his teammates around him better?
Yes,
Okay.
that's actually doing that too.
Yeah, because if you look at the series against the Nuggets,
That was him.
That was definitely him. Especially, and then also inspiring his teammates and also getting his teammates involved. Like he may not be no like crazy assist guy, but if you just watch his game,
He's very much a walk up to chin up nigga.
yeah,
Like,
he's definitely the vocal leader of that team,
yeah.
no doubt. Even though there's veterans that are much older than him on that team, he's still the vocal leader.
And then that's what I think I appreciate about his veterans. Because I think even with Cat, he's getting older. And like that's been his team so long, but I think even he's recognizing, like, well, we all know Cat ain't no like vocal leader type nigga.
Yeah, right.
Like Cat. Like,
Yeah, Cat can hoop.
Yeah, but niggas be calling Cat pussies.
Yeah, they do.
Niggas be violent.
They be violating Cat.
Yeah, they be violent.
Hey man, but hey, my dog Cat can hoop, man. It was one play in there when they was playing the Nuggets, and Cat, it's something just like he just snapped out of it, bro. Just started really hooping. Like he hit that step back fadeaway, and I think in game 5, I want to say, and I was like, okay, he's really showing out now. He's really feeling it. Even Rudy Gobert was kind of showing out a little bit too. He was on the corner 3. I was like, all right, and I feel like it kind of like helped propel them into that, that mindset, getting that dog mentality back into the Timberwolves. So
I can agree with that.
That because them boys that was a fun series to watch.
Yeah, it was. It was stressful. No, it was stressful in a bit. Like I was like, man, and it don't help. We lost more pieces this offseason.
Yeah.
So,
Man,
it's gonna be an interesting year. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be interesting. We lost a lot. We lost KCP, bro.
That one's gonna hurt.
bro, solid.
I
was saying, bro, solid.
Yeah, like that. Damn, bro. Why?
Hey, about to laugh into the camera.
Did he go to Philly?
Nah, he went to Orlando. Or hold on, because
shit.
I messed up a couple pods ago, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna mess this up again. I promise.
Somebody went to Philly, and I was like, damn.
PG.
Okay.
Orlando Magic. That's where KCP went.
He finna be out there.
I'm actually really excited to see the Magic.
Yeah.
Hey, because they got some sleepers, right?
Yeah, they got Pablo Bencaro. One of my R's too.
Benchero?
Yeah, Benchero.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they got some shit over there. I'm excited to see them too this year.
That's gonna be cool. They're gonna be good.
I mean, they on their way. They definitely on their way. I mean, I felt that way about Minnesota. And, obviously they end up getting Ant-Man and then,
they robbed.
I mean, that was the missing piece, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are they there? I mean, they can go toe-to-toe with some of the best teams out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can, definitely.
They might need one more piece.
They might, but I think they'll definitely make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, they can make a run with what they got now.
Yeah.
But, I feel like just one more. But a lot of teams are like that, just one more piece.
One piece away.
Yeah, just one piece away.
Yeah.
For real.
True.
I'm excited for the NBA season, but what's even closer is college football.
Yes, sir.
Like, college football is around the corner. State your team, or call your team now.
Y'all know my team. Y'all know my team. I'm rocking with them Buckeyes.
Oh, I don't have it.
Oh, shit.
I'm not in college. Y'all know I got my NFL team. I don't have it.
Micah supports Arkansas Pine.
UAPB.
Yeah, UAPB, man.
Science, man. Going to their homecoming this year.
Oh, yeah, it's going.
Either way.
Huh?
Hey, man, my family be out there.
Nigga didn't even play. You just be there.
I'm dead.
Hey, man. I got my family down there. Going up. Band is great. Team, not always. They're good at basketball, though. Basketball, they be making runs. Their football teams. They need.
He said them niggas sorry.
No, I didn't even say all that. Don't.
Niggas, hey, look, I ain't say it. A nigga that went to y'all school said it.
But yeah, man. NCAA, well, yeah, college football is coming. How y'all feel about these conferences? We were just looking at that Big Ten map.
Bro, Big 12, AT&T. Right.
That number is messing.
I gotta go look it up.
It's crazy. So now you got CU, USC, UCLA, a host of other schools. Like that's really just the big three that Washington now. Who else is there? Like now you just got the whole Pac-12 pretty much.
Damn near, because yeah, Washington's in there, Oregon's in there, Stanford, US 5 extra team. They just got added.
So
let me pull that up. That's great.
It's like, what was the point of this? Like, I really still need to understand.
Just make it more competitive. Make it more competitive than what it's already been. Like, bro, the Pac-12, they had some decent teams, right? But now these teams are about to have the ability to go play some teams that can really, really play.
Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier, too. Because, the Pac-12 doesn't typically, now they get the opportunity. USC now gets to play in Ohio State.
Yeah.
Now.
That's what you want to see.
Michigan. And now you get to see them, get to see them against, that higher, those teams that we traditionally hold to higher standards.
Yeah.
Type shit.
And then,
but still, it's like, damn, nigga, all of y'all?
Yeah, and then also, them Pac-12 teams were not making the playoffs. Because now they implemented this new playoff.
That was the other thing, yeah.
Yeah, only teams you were seeing in there, they were from the SEC or they're from the Big Ten.
Yeah. And that's all just based off of strength of schedule, right?
Yeah.
You could have a Pac-12 team, bro, that just ran through the entire conference, but it was like, who's y'all playing?
When's the last time a Pac-12 team hosted a national championship?
So, that's it.
Oregon, when Oregon lost to Florida State, Jameis Winston and them boys.
Yeah.
Jameis.
And they lost to Ohio State, too, when Zeke was there.
Yeah, that's my dog, man.
I know. That's my dog, too, though. Cowboys. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. The name bothers me now. For me. Maybe it don't bother most people.
Nah, the whole situation is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The Big 10 or Big 12, whatever this shit is called.
And also, what we talked about is that freaking time zone gap.
Yeah, that travel alone is going to be crazy from LA to anywhere.
Exactly.
Out there.
They're going to take forever trying to get there, and then, that jet lag. And also, they're just going to take forever to adjust.
Yeah, and then now they're playing in a different climate in the winters and falls. There's a lot of shocks that are coming to those West Coast teams. Not so much CU. You should be used to the weather.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then the travel shouldn't be long, but as far as UCLA, USC, Washington, Oregon,
yeah, and a lot of those kids that go to those colleges are from the South or from the West. So it's not a lot of people who come from the East that go to those schools.
Yeah, so that climate is gonna be a shock.
They're gonna start recruiting quarterbacks from the East on purpose.
Hey, your hands can't shake when you when it's below 10, all right?
Exactly.
Okay, bro, we finna have to backtrack because I just pulled this up.
What is it?
There's only 2 teams now in the Pac-12.
Yeah, it's disbanded.
Bro. And they got them playing, 8 games against the Mountain West Conference?
Yeah,
this year. So all you left with is Oregon State and Washington.
I don't know why
Nah, that's crazy. You might as well have moved them other 2 schools
to the Mountain West.
Yeah.
You might as well, I thought it was completely dissolved. That's crazy.
No, having 2 teams left is Like, why would y'all do that?
I'm still trying to figure out what was the purpose. Like, what? Like, I mean, I guess like we just talked about, ultimately to help strengthen the schedule. But it's like, damn, the whole like.
Then my dumb
division?
question is, like, I don't know, maybe going into next year, would that allow for other schools to move up? Kind of, replenish what we knew as the Pac-12?
What do you mean, like?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like having some smaller schools, or like
Yeah.
just some school
Like Sam Houston and
or some, something like
North
that.
Dakota State.
But then I think they'd end up like it's
They'd
Sam
have
Houston.
to be those. Nah, they wouldn't move.
Okay, so like a San Jose, like
maybe it's San
maybe.
Jose.
like a school like that,
or even like
smaller schools.
what was that school that Derek Carr and Devontae Adams went to?
Fresno.
Yeah, I can see Fresno.
So something like that would allow those smaller schools to move up.
Yeah, but like you'd have to still be a pretty strong, like,
Shit, with a Washington State and a Oregon State, nigga, that's the level playing field at that point.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's possible. It'll take some time.
yeah, like,
But it's a big corporation now. You got to get them results. If the NCAA don't, well, these conferences, that whoever owns these conferences, if they don't feel like it's going to bring results right away, they're not going to go for it. So it'll take some time. Like you said, like them teams are playing Mountain West teams 8 games. They're testing it out. They're testing the waters right now. They're trying to see how they can profit off of it. These poor kids, man.
I mean, they getting NIL money.
I mean, they are. Now they are.
And NIL money, they straight.
About time.
Yeah, nigga. NIL money, nigga. Don't charge me for that, fool.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, the conferences, like it being 18 teams on a conference that's called the Big Ten, it's still insane to me. Just call it. Well, I can't call it the Big East. I mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call it something else other than Big Ten. Give it a name and fluctuate the teams.
Why you trying to do away with the Big Ten, man?
Why would they call it? Why call it Big Ten anymore?
18 teams now.
18 teams in there.
I mean, I don't know.
The 10 stood for the 10 teams that were once in there. The original 10 teams. And then it wasn't even like, even that original 10 weren't even like all the way original. Like, right? They brought in some colleges. They took some colleges out. Like, so that 10 part to me doesn't hold a whole lot of value.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds nice.
That shit weak.
In my opinion. Because, like, bro, like, you got damn near 20 teams in there. Call it Big 20, goddamn.
Might as well. I could have moved them other 2 teams.
Yeah, just add 2 more colleges, call it Big 20. And that'll be and then keep it that way.
Nah, Big 10 is crazy.
That is crazy. 20-team conference.
It's starting to look that way, like, as these conferences are built.
I mean, so what happened? Like, in turn, what it seems like you're going to end up soon with probably 4 major conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the Big 12, the SEC, the ACC, and like that people actually pay a lot of attention to. Like, yes, I understand there's still the Sun Belt, West, Big East. Like, when it comes to football, there's like pretty much, and the only real reason why I'm counting the ACC is because of like Clemson, for real.
Clemson.
Like, if Clemson moved into the SEC,
every blue moon, Georgia Tech.
Boom.
Every blue moon.
Boo.
Every blue moon, Georgia Tech.
Boo.
I'm seeing them upset some teams.
Fuck Tech.
He's so bad.
Go Dogs.
Listen.
Fuck Tech.
But
Boo.
yeah, it's only a few major conferences, and then like probably unpopular opinion, as area I like to say, I would probably do away with the conference championships if you're gonna do that big playoff bracket now.
I mean, do you just go to bowl games?
No, bro, you gotta have somebody win the conference.
Yeah, like
I mean, because you got 2 sides to it.
Give it to the team who got the best record.
Nah, bro, let the 2 teams, the top 2 teams out of each conference play each other.
yeah, and that helps with where your ranking is ultimately. Like, you can't really get rid of the conference champions.
I know they wouldn't really get rid of it because of money. It makes way too much money. That SEC championship makes a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
I'm sure it makes more money than all the other conference championships. No shade to them, but
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's just bigger.
And everybody's looking forward to see Georgia and Bama
Georgia and Bama every year.
every year in
Like
the
this-
SEC championship game.
Like, oh yeah, man, you know what game I'm here for.
Yeah,
The same two teams that play every year.
it makes too much money, but like they have so many games now. You gotta do some wear and tear into that game. Then you gotta go and win in 3 rounds.
But you
playoff
get a
game,
bye
you know?
week. Like, depending on who you are, you get a bye.
Yeah, you get some buys.
So
Shit, and then you just gonna have to go play. At the end of the
Those
day,
some
Yeah.
tough games.
yeah, absolutely.
hey, look, you getting NIL money.
And I was
That's
just gonna
pretty
say that.
much what they.
Okay.
I think the commissioner, somebody said, he said, "We the baby NFL now. Like, we're not. This ain't amateurism
Yeah,
anymore." He said,
Yeah,
"This
you're
is the little NFL." You know what? Yeah, y'all getting NIL money. Y'all buying mansions and shit. Go out there and play them games, nigga.
Brought you on my house.
Like,
Come on
like, nigga, go out there and play them games. Go get your education and play them damn
I
games.
just seen
bro.
you retired your parents.
So yeah,
Okay. I can get with that now. I have a change of yeah.
like, I'm just saying, like, y'all touching pape. Go ahead and the more pape y'all make them, they gonna give y'all more pape. Low key, like,
right.
Yeah.
if you want to keep playing the sport, and then if you don't necessarily want to go to the NFL, why not milk this for all that you can get? You feel me? That way you can at least take a step back and say, all right, like, I'm not gonna go through another 10 years of this. Like, I got pape, I got my degree, because a lot of these kids are staying 4 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if you got the opportunity to make some money, might as well.
You feel me? Like, so
Might as well.
you making pape, you getting your degree, like, by the time you graduate, and I think this is also what we're gonna start seeing now coming into both leagues, the NBA and NFL, is that you're gonna start having older draft picks. You're gonna start having more Michael Penixes. You're gonna start having, those older guys coming in at 20, 23, 24. Like you might have, your stellar players coming out at, after first year. But now you're going to see a lot more college teams be able to build their program,
Yeah.
actually grow and develop. We might actually start seeing some true, like, shit, nigga, dynasties again. Like,
Right.
granted, yes, we're used to seeing Kentucky and all of them. But, like, now, like, we're so used to them having one and done. Like, we're just like, boom, off to the NBA. We know he's gone. Now we might see, like, okay, yeah, bro came back for a second, third year. Like, can him and this team repeat? Like, now we're going to start having different questions. Like, now it's not so much about the coach alone. It's about the entire team. And so I think ultimately what we're going to get is, like I said, more older draftees, I guess. And like I said, just your few stellars, standouts.
Mentioned Michael Penix earlier. Let's talk about the importance of backup QBs.
I gotta stop with it just sounds like I'm finna drop something deep. Like, I don't got shit for you. I'm
Also, you probably like getting the attention of your
bro, that nigga's like, would he stop? But all right, yeah, backup QBs, y'all.
Gotta have them. Hey, your backup quarterback need to be just as good as your starter. But
you would wish.
yeah,
It doesn't always turn out that way, but I see what you're saying. It's hard to get a quarterback that is just as good as your starter.
that's willing to take the back
Take
seat.
the back seat.
Take the back seat. I will give you an example of like what I wish more teams would do is do what the Baltimore Ravens have done with Lamar Jackson and Huntley being the backup, because Huntley is basically a poor man's Lamar. So, like, whenever he got in the game, he was an athletic QB as well. No shade, really.
Violated.
Awful. But but he's an athletic QB. He can actually, use the same playbook as Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you don't have to change up too much. Like, your team stayed the same.
Continue using the read option and everything. So I think most teams should do that. And that's why I commend, the Atlanta Falcons for doing what they did. Michael Penix, I'm not saying he's exactly Kirk Cousins, but they have similarities.
Mhm.
They're like system quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Not super athletic, even though Michael Penix is more athletic due to him being younger.
Bro, this nigga got 2 knee braces, dog.
He do.
Like,
All right, my bad. I mean, but come on, bro. That's what black quarterbacks usually.
I hope he don't take off running too much because, like he said,
Yeah.
2 knee
But
braces.
but I'm just saying, like, yes, that's why he is kind of more athletic.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. And then also just growing up now, like you're gonna be more athletic.
That's a good thing.
I'm just saying, if you're not, like, come on, bro.
You're not wrong though. But yeah, I still like that move. And like the great Jimmy Johnson once said, he said, like, you know, if their quarterback is the most important position on the team, hell, and then that makes your backup quarterback the second most important. Because when bro goes down, I mean, I can go back to Romo. Romo went down. Y'all thought all hope was lost. Dak came in, won 13 games. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Jimmy, a lot of teams haven't.
And Romo was buns.
Anyways, he was still the starting QB. He went down. Good thing we had Dak and company. And it's just the same thing with, I'll give you an example of San Francisco 49ers. Jimmy went down. Brock Purdy stepped up. So it was important to have a great, well, I ain't gonna say a great, but
Solid backup.
In case of those scenarios. And now Brock Purdy's doing excellent. He's good with the system. And he was also a guy they drafted that was very similar to Jimmy G. So he didn't have to struggle with the playbook. They didn't have to dumb it down for him. Like
Mr. Irrelevant.
You said what?
Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant. He became real relevant.
Real relevant, real quick.
Real quick. And then it brings us to what we talked about earlier before we started the pod, which is now that Russell Wilson went down.
Russell went down for
He got hurt?
first 4 days of a camp.
Oh, yeah.
He was out with a calf strain, so Justin
Come on,
took
Justin.
all those.
Hey, just
took all those.
this show out, nigga.
It's definitely his opportunity now. So, like, I'm just saying, like, I think that was a smart move by the Steelers by securing
I do too.
2 QBs, and they're very similar in gameplay. Both athletic. They're both, like, you know, fundamentally sound as far as, like, you know, the run and slide. Like, they're...
Watch this, I'm finna fuck him up.
No, you're not. Come on.
How you feel about, what's the comparison between Trey Lyles and Dak?
Trey Lance and Dak.
Trey Lance. I said Lyles. Like, damn, I'm so used to thinking basketball. My fault. Yeah, Lance.
I believe that they do have some similarities. However, Dak is... Don't trip when I say this. Dak is deadly accurate with the football. He's one of the most accurate QBs in the league. And I got the numbers to prove this, so don't even try me.
Well, my bad.
Highest QBR in the league. Highest passer rating, second in the league to Brock Purdy.
Trey Lance ain't really had an opportunity.
Yeah, he has, like, yeah, you can't really go off. I was just asking more about those similarities. Like,
no, there are similarities.
Yeah, I was asking how you felt.
And I agree that they...
Do you see... Because, like, fuck it, we at the Cowboys. Let's go ahead and talk contracts. We at the Cowboys.
No, I didn't have this on the no card, but you know what?
Let's go ahead and talk contracts.
Let's go ahead and talk about contracts. Cowboys should sign that man.
Dak?
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Who you gonna draft?
Shador?
Are you sure?
Hopefully.
Cowboys win 12 games and they get Shador?
I mean,
it's probably not happening.
Anyway, you might as well bench him.
Wait, what do you mean?
If you're gonna lose him anyway, you might as well bench Dak.
What? Bench Dak? You know how much they will plummet in just ticket sales? They'll plummet.
But then you go get your quarterback.
You said what?
Then you could go get your quarterback.
Yeah, you gotta take an L, take a win.
That is a big risk. So you mean to tell me you gonna bench Dak while he's healthy, just so you can get Shador?
I didn't say it.
No, look.
Yeah, you gonna say so? You
no. Yeah, hear me out. If you're going to lose him regardless, right?
Because you're not gonna pay him.
Because you don't want to pay him,
right?
You might as well tank it. You might as well either say, all right, look, we got 1 or 2 options here. Like, and this is where the problem, like, truth be told, we got 1 or 2 options here. We can either trade you and get you the fuck up out of here. You don't have a trade clause, so you have to, I'm assuming it works the same way as the NBA, right? He has to agree to where he goes.
Right.
We can find you a trade place.
Oh, no.
We can do what Denver did.
Wait, time out. There is no trade clause.
Oh.
Right. For Dak has an incredible contract.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, so with his no trade clause, doesn't that mean he has to, like, I'm assuming it's the same way in the NBA. In order for a player with a no trade clause to be traded, it has to be of their, like, where they want.
At all. Not at all.
So he can't be traded regardless.
At all.
Even if he asks, like, say, all right.
That's why I say he's in the perfect situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if, like, hey, let's work together here. We get you to it. Like, that's why I'm asking, how does the no trade clause work in?
So in the NFL's no trade clause, especially with Dak's situation, he can't get traded at all. No matter if it's if they could trade him to his preferred team, like they can't trade him. They can't touch him.
So all right now.
So shit, you gotta pay this nigga.
Yeah. So either you pay him, right?
Mm-hmm.
You either pay the man, you stay where you're at,
Or he gonna end up
if you don't lose him, you might as well tank the season. If you're not gonna pay him, you might as well tank the season and say fuck it. You losing anyway, and then you got dead cap space next year. You might as well take the L. Like
you would have to literally, like Jerry would have to literally meddle with the roster in order to tank the season because, like, come on, man, the Cowboys, they not no scrubs. Like, yeah, they do you little disappointments in the playoffs and things like that.
But if Dak's gonna get you at least 12 games, right?
Hell, he might give you more out of spite. He said, I dare you to try to get a QB. Like, motherfuckers might go undefeated. No, not really.
That'd be crazy actually win the Super Bowl.
Undefeated is crazy.
But not like, because why I say like what's going on right now is crazy is you guys are getting priced out of Dak because y'all waited so long.
Yeah, and that's Jerry's fault.
Yeah.
That's always been Jerry's problem.
You're going to fuck around and be priced out of CD if you wait too long.
Yep. And that's Jerry's problem.
And your best bet might fuck around and only be re-signing Micah, but you fuck around way too long on Micah.
Might lose him too. He's already talking about teams he would prefer to go to.
So
that he would like to get traded to.
Yeah, so it's like the Cowboys are in a particular real like tough spot. And then I did hear what Jerry Jones said why he meant what he meant with all in, right?
Yeah.
Or like when he explained all in, and it kind of did make sense where he's like, hey, no, I'm all in with this particular group. Like this is the hey, I'm giving you everything. This is a successful team.
Yeah.
If you guys want more money and want me to go above this luxury tax and everything and hit that next fold or whatever it's called, you got to perform. I have to see something outside of a wild card blowout, a wild card choke artist, a first round exit. And so I get what he's saying. Like, hey, if this doesn't work out this season while everybody's on the chopping block, because guess what? This is the perfect spot for Jerry in the Cowboys too, right? If nothing works out this season, if somehow they can't pull it together, he can blow this whole shit up.
Nigga just sitting there with that button in his hand, bro. Like.
Yeah, he can just blow this whole shit up. So, like, in reality, he's still in a better spot. Like, he's not in a better spot, but he's in that position to say, you know what, if this doesn't work, we're starting anew.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go just a whole new route, which is ultimately the same thing. Now you let everybody go. You tank for a year, damn near. Like, you try to see what you could do. Maybe you make some moves with Trey. Or, Trey. Maybe, you know, you see what you could build. You have to rebuild.
I'm going to tell you what, though. Trey is still struggling to get the second string.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying overall, like, I don't know what. So, all right, what's
Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush, yeah. You take what you can get, see where Cooper Rush goes, like you kind of did with that.
Cooper Rush low. But,
so,
however,
then, like, okay.
However, like, they would have to use Cooper Rush in that whole rebuild, you know, basically have him as the starting QB as they're trying to rebuild, but that'll be in the next, well, not this season, but it'll be the next 2 seasons after this season. All
right, so yeah, like you got one or two options. It's you go out there and play well, you get your pay. Right. I think it's still risky. It's risky as fuck.
It's very
You're not gonna be able to re-sign all these guys.
Yeah.
So if you're not gonna pay Dak now when you're already priced out of him, bench him, take the season, re-sign Micah, re-sign CD. Go for Shador sweepstakes.
Shador sweepstakes.
Go for the Shador sweepstakes.
Benching a franchise QB to get another QB is insanely irresponsible.
If you're not gonna pay him, you already being irresponsible.
The team will go on strike.
You already being irresponsible.
They won't even shoot to the game.
CD's not even at camp.
Cowboy Nation.
They'll sign CD.
CD's not even at camp right now.
He's not at camp.
You are already
not at camp.
Like, you're already making dumb life decisions, so you might as well continue making them. What you mean? You already doing dumb shit.
But you're
not gonna play your franchise quarterback as every other quarterback is getting paid in setting record-breaking numbers each time.
Jordan Love is the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Thank you. There we go. Let's talk.
Hey.
So you let I fuck with Jordan Love. I fuck with what Green Bay does with their quarterback system.
It was already getting
Like-
out of hand when they signed what's his name for Jacksonville? Trevor Lawrence.
Like-
I knew the Cowboys was losing Dak when Trevor Lawrence got his big contract. I was like, if Trevor Lawrence is the highest paid player in the league in history right now.
Yeah.
Before,
Ain't done shit.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, that Dak's price then went way up. But now Jordan Love's price has got even higher.
Like,
So if Dak gets a contract, he's gonna be the highest paid QB.
yes,
Yes, and QB player.
like
Oh,
when
shit.
when Dak gets his
Right now, yeah. Right now, Jordan Love is the highest paid player in NFL history.
That's crazy.
Yo, QB.
Yeah. My QB won.
But
semi-proven. I'm not gonna say completely unproven.
No, hey, my
I'm
nigga
just-
folded in the second half.
You know, semi-proven.
yeah,
You feel me?
but
Highest paid player in the NFL.
ever. You got the biggest contract ever.
Dak is good as gone.
Yeah, he's out of there. That's why I say Dak is in a perfect situation because they can't trade him. They can't franchise tag him. I know you was talking about the bench and stuff. They can't even bench
Yeah,
him.
you can't bench him like they. Yeah,
You
can.
pay him way too much money already.
Yeah,
If you're gonna put somebody that's making $55 million on the bench, I'm telling you, there'll be pitchforks at the stadium.
Hey, they gonna storm the stadium.
They gonna storm the stadium
in Dak jerseys, nigga.
in Dak jersey. Even the guys, even the folks who hate Dak.
That's funny.
But like I said, it is about how Jerry Jones is currently looking at it. And no, he's not going to bench Dak because he said he's all in on this group.
Yeah.
But after this year, that means clearly Dak and them, Jerry and them probably might know some shit about the next couple quarterback classes.
I mean, like if they're banking on Manning coming out of Texas,
Is that what we're banking
Who,
on?
Arch?
Arch,
Is that what we're banking on?
you know how much box office that would be if Arch Manning got drafted to be the Cowboys. I mean, it's already box office the idea of Shadir, but Shadir, he's not. The timing just didn't fit right because
Yeah,
the Cowboys will win games enough to the point where they're not going to be able to have enough draft capital to get Shadir. However, if the Cowboys were to lose Dak in a tank, it might be in a perfect timeline for Arch Manning. So, and then, yeah, them jerseys would sell like a muffin. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I don't even know if the kid will be good in the league, but just how it looks and, Cowboys fashion.
yeah,
And he's coming out of UT.
Yeah,
Let's say UT win some playoff games or win a natty with Arch Manning.
bro, is
And
that
he become a Cowboy.
it's like you homegrown at that point?
Yeah.
Completely. Like you went to high school here.
Yeah. Well, no, he went.
No, he went to high school in
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans. Yeah, that's my bad. No problem. I caught myself this
You
time.
caught
myself. Yeah. But
Yeah.
like he goes to UT. His storyline is kind of like
Yeah.
the whole Brownie
Yeah.
thing.
So if you're reaching to that theory, I can see.
I wasn't reaching for that. Like I didn't think that far. I'm just saying because what I will give the Cowboys credit at is they do incredibly well at scouting.
You recruiting?
Like-
Oh yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like so if like you're ready to say like, all right, at the end of the season, like depending on how this goes, I'm ready to blow this shit the fuck up. Nobody's getting paid.
Yeah.
I think you might have something, at least a fallback plan for your
Yeah.
quarterback future. I'm not going that far. Like I said, that wasn't in my head, but I'm saying like at bare minimum, you niggas found Dak.
Yeah.
You niggas found Tony Romo.
Yeah.
You niggas go like they
Tony
they're-
Romo sucks, fool. I don't care what anybody.
but he held it down for these niggas.
Yeah. Trash rosters, by the way.
Yeah, like he held it. Like
Trash.
I'm not a
years.
Cowboys fan, but I'm
Bad defenses.
Bro, didn't that nigga win like one playoff game?
Why are you putting that on the QB? The ultimate team sport.
I mean, he is all right. So,
ultimate team sport. You putting that on the QB?
but,
Right?
Yeah.
all right. So let's
You know-
talk about it then. Is
That's
QB
only a Cowboy. My fault.
is this
Go ahead.
like this is an honest question? Are wins and losses a QB stat?
It's
No.
a team stat.
It's a team stat.
Yes.
But who does the majority of the pressure fall on?
It falls on the QB.
It's a QB stat.
It's not a
So
QB.
he's like
That's a media. That is to me. That's media propaganda.
it is media propaganda, but as the leader of the team, it's kind of like how you asked with Ant-Man. Is he making everybody better? Is he doing what he's supposed to do? Like that kind of matters as a quarterback too. This is your team. You're that.
Smaller rosters, like that.
Okay,
You know,
I'll take that. Yeah.
our guys. Dak can't control what them other 11 guys did on defense against
You're right.
Green Bay.
You're right. So, but that's Micah. That's Micah's job.
And you know it.
You know, like that. I will say that
Micah didn't have a single sack that game.
All right, and look, that's Micah's job. He's the guy on the defense, right?
Right.
He's the Dak of the defense, correct?
Right.
Like, if I'm wrong, if it's somebody else, tell me. If it's what's his name? Malik Hooker?
Well,
is that his name?
Malik Hooker.
Like, is it Maurice?
Majority?
Is it?
Most likely he was the play caller of that defensive unit. However, Micah is the focal leader of
And that's what I'm saying. Like, point somebody else out. No, it's
Micah.
Hey, we are fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, so like, yes, like
somebody like Michael Parsons though, bro, he's getting double teamed. He's getting double
That's
teamed.
true,
Bro.
but
yeah, but
that's
I mean,
no
so
excuse.
if he's not contributing, if he didn't have any sacks, you want to know why he didn't have any sacks?
Yeah, he was.
They're making it like difficult. He's getting chipped, bro. They're making it hard. He's gonna, get 7 yards in depth, bro, to try to turn the corner, get to the quarterback. So that.
But I've seen a lot of other defensive ends and defensive tackles still make a lot of big time plays in the playoffs, and Micah did not.
So once again, I will blow this shit the fuck up.
And those guys are getting double teamed. You saw how Chris Jones was in the playoffs with
Yeah,
the Chiefs. That boy was going off,
yeah,
and he's playing in the trenches. He plays tackle,
yeah.
defensive tackle.
Come on.
Yeah. So I can't show no sympathy to Micah when I see these other guys balling like that in the playoffs. And then they followed on Dak. It's just a popular opinion to, crush Dak anytime the Cowboys lose. That's just how it is.
We crushed the entire team when y'all niggas lost to the Packers.
Yes, but it's still
Like,
but it's still yeah. That's true, but it was still fall on Dak the most. Who was these media heads talking about? For the most part.
I mean, they talked about all you niggas. Mike got talked about.
Yeah,
they like all you niggas.
They got talked about. But who's the one? Who's the guy that they saying they should send packing?
Dak. I mean, he's the longest tenure. Is he not? Has it not been his team? Like he's
it's the longest tenure.
Maybe they're looking at it. Okay, like you might be part of the problem.
But everybody else was too.
Exactly, and that's why I'm on Jerry Jones' side right now for one.
I can't.
I'm saying like, all right, you know what? I've had you guys so long. Like I've paid you guys. I've done everything. I've given you niggas the two. Like, I'm sure Jerry Jones. They say, well, he might, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But like, it's like I've given y'all all the tools you needed to succeed, and y'all aren't getting over the hill. Y'all aren't getting over the hump. Like, you feel me? Yeah. So, yes, I'm in agreement where it's like, you know what? Everybody's currently at this contract talks, and you know what?
Yeah.
Show me something. Show me we can get at least to the NFC Championship.
Oh, here's the problem with that. Also, you gonna lose Dak anyway. If Dak and the Cowboys go to the Promised Land, they get to the Super Bowl, they win the Super Bowl, then you really can't afford them. Because the contract is up. He becomes a free agent. And then your Super Bowl winning quarterback was already going to become the highest paid player in NFL history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Him and the team, they win a Super Bowl. You basically... Yeah.
I didn't say Super Bowl. I said NFC Championship at bare minimum.
No, they was probably still let him go. Because apparently the Cowboys standard is that conference... not the conference. Is the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah,
and I know a lot of people have been saying, at least make it to the conference championship. I'm sorry, everybody goes home regardless of the playoff.
I mean, I hear you. Like, I'm just saying, like, let's see you at least make a push. Right now, the debate is, can you get there? Can you even, like, what happens when you go against the Niners in the AFC? NFC, I'm sorry.
In the NFC,
Yeah.
I mean, they've lost these past 2 times they played the Niners in the playoffs, whether it was wild card or division. However, I mean, if they make it to the conference final and lose, I still don't find that anything to be super proud of. Like, yeah, we made another round. For me personally, like, and I know a lot of people.
It might be time for the.
I know. You said what?
I agree. Like, it's time for a Super Bowl. Like,
it's always
like
time
not
for
just
Super Bowl for every team.
No, it's not for every team.
Well, not for every team that's rebuilding, but like, for a lot of good teams like the Cowboys, like the goal is, Super Bowl. Like that's the main goal. That's the goal for the Detroit Lions. That's the goal for the San Francisco 49ers. That's the goal for the Packers now. That's the goal for even the Vikings with their rookie QB, but they got the greatest receiver. Well, I ain't gonna say the greatest, but the best receiver in the league. Like that's just the ultimate goal, regardless. People think they're gonna be satisfied if they make it to the conference championship, but
Yeah,
watch
we're really not. We're
watch
gonna
how
be
they turn.
disappointed if niggas lose. In the
Exactly. Watch when they make it to the conference championship and they still get clowned just as hard.
Yeah,
Losing it.
losing.
Be like, dang, y'all finally get there and y'all lose.
Y'all choked again.
Y'all in the bigger spotlight, bro. You
Yeah,
can't accept anything less than
it's a
Super
count.
Bowl.
It is.
It's that star.
It's so sad, bro.
It's Jerry Jones' fault.
It is. I hate that. Anyways, I really hate that fool.
It's honestly the Jones.
For any other team to be playing like this and to come up short, this would be like, to a lot of fans, if it wasn't the Cowboys and it wasn't the Star, this would be a Cinderella. People will be rooting for them like this is rooting for Detroit.
But that's because Detroit was natural.
Yeah, they were trash for like 20 years.
Yeah, bro.
But still,
so now we just excited. We like, damn, Detroit. Like,
yeah, it's exciting.
But we're used to the Cowboys at least winning. Like, that's the thing. That's the Cowboys' problem. Y'all actually win games.
Yeah, in the regular season.
So anything is disappointing. Like, to lose. Like, y'all win games. Like,
but there's a
Detroit didn't win games.
Yeah.
Like, the Raiders, like, if the Raiders came out next year and all of a sudden was like, pull some magicals, we all gonna be sitting there like the Raiders?
Okay, how about this? Also, how would you feel about being a 49ers fan? Yeah, they make it deep in the playoffs. Yeah, they go to Super Bowls, but they haven't won one since the 90s either.
Okay, and I look at
short.
All right, but hear me out, right? Well, now they're kind of at like this impasse because they're in the middle of contract disputes, or not disputes, but
with Brandon Ayuk right now.
Yeah, and they have contracts coming up and everything too. So like they're about to be in the same position as the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
However, I'd like to say, because Jason Tatum explained it best when they finally hosted the Larry O'Brien, right?
Yeah.
He said it's like we were always right there. It's like we're so consistent on winning. It's not like we can't win. We just need to get over that hump.
Right.
So I think that's kind of where it is with the Niners. It's like, okay, we can win. We can get here.
Yeah.
We need to get over that hump. The Cowboys can't even get to the hump.
No, they haven't been getting to the hump.
Like,
but listen, man.
Like, I can't.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't have an answer for you on that Green Bay game. Like, I can at least, it's been a lot of like playoff games where the Cowboys have lost, and I can point out and be like, okay, like this is where we went wrong here scheme wise. This is where this player choked here, and wasn't hitting his gap assignment. All those little details. I can do that for a lot of those playoff games they lost in the past. That Green Bay game is still an enigma. I still don't understand how they went from winning like those regular season games and then coming to playing and at home. By the way, they were undefeated at home for like 2 straight seasons. The Cowboys.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me you host a playoff game against a team? I'm not throwing shade, but
we know the truth.
But it wasn't looking good. Like for Green Bay coming into that game, you were coming into a hostile environment, and like we knew the QB was for real. Like that wasn't like a question coming into that playoff game. Everybody knew Jordan Love was for real coming into that playoff game. But the supporting cast didn't look great at the time. A lot of people didn't know who's y'all's receiver number 87?
Romeo
Dobbs.
Yeah.
And who's the number 11?
Christian Watts.
Watson's the number 9.
No, y'all
you
said
said
Lazard no more, do
Yeah,
y'all?
number 11.
No, Lazard gone.
No, Lazard.
You talking about Jaden Reed?
Yes, Jaden Reed. Like, you see how we scrambling with these names?
Yeah. Like, nigga, we just guessing niggas, nigga.
They young.
And
bro.
they young. Like, I remember they got drafted, like, Rodgers last year as a Green Bay Packer. But, yeah, like, that supporting cast didn't look threatening.
Near as good as what Dallas does on paper.
Exactly.
But shit, them young niggas is just hungry, bro.
Hungry, and hell, they game plan just, I don't know, man. Like, that defensive scheme that we decided to use in the playoffs, like, how are we in zone defense?
Let's not get you on that.
Okay, all right.
Let's not get you on that today.
All right, let me know.
We'll be here all night, bro. He'll start going,
Right.
bro. Like,
But you saw it though, right? Like you saw Cowboys have been doing man coverage throughout the entire season, being successful, getting interceptions, making stops. playoff game, they're doing zone coverage against a team that actually doesn't perform well. And man, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, honestly, I feel like they just kind of wrote off them receivers, right? Like, if you can play zone and not have to man up against them, like, you think that you have success doing that.
Okay, well, after you got cooked in those first 2 drives, go back to your
back to your roots.
go back to your roots.
Hey,
But my case is closed. I'm done
get
talking
back
about
to the
this.
basics, nigga.
I'm done talking about this.
If it ain't broke, don't
I
fix it.
could talk about this all night. Yeah, man. It's important to have a backup QB, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you never know.
across the board, yeah.
I don't even know who our
Justin
backup-
Fields is probably going to be that week 1 starter, with that injury. We'll see how that kind of works out for Russell in the long term, like it does, like we talked about earlier. It gives him that opportunity to still rest up and come back later. Because really, like, this is his do or die moment. Like, this is his do or die season before he's a stay-at-home dad to Sierra.
Bro, he just need to be a mentor. Like,
You didn't have to do Russ like that.
Hey, man, go Broncos.
Stop, bro. You had to violate him. Like he didn't piss you off that much. In Denver. He didn't piss you off that much, bro.
You know who did piss me off? Like, hey, before we wrap, before we get up out of here, we finna call it.
Yeah.
You know who I'm glad is really going out of the Denver city with?
Who?
Reggie fucking Jackson.
oh, come on, man. I'm not tolerating no Reggie Jackson slander, bro. Bro, what's your bone with Reggie Jackson? For real, bro. What's your bone with Reggie Jackson, man?
This inconsistent ass
Let's-
bench player.
Let's hear it, man.
Inconsistent ass bench player. Like, how about that? Like, I hate that. Like, the goggles you wear. You know what? I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that, like, what Kendrick say? I'm a real hater. Like, yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
glad he's gone. Goggles, his head, gone. Gone. I don't want to see no more shots go up from him. And the Nuggets jersey. I'm overjoyed. I'm miserable that KCP is gone. But at the same time, overjoyed that Reggie Jackson. And on that note, that's a pod. We'll see you.
I'm fucking
See y'all next time,
Yeah.
man.
See y'all next time. Y'all be safe out there. We love each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Bless you.
Oh, shit.
Tuning in, tapping in. Like and subscribe and sharing. But damn, nigga.
All right, man. I ain't mean to interrupt the outro.
that nigga eyes.
You calling my sincerity bullshit?
Bro, I didn't say I was
That is crazy, bro.
Hey,
off all fool.
That's crazy. Calling my appreciation bullshit. I hate niggas.
hey, you gonna have to title this how I hate niggas.
I can't title it that.
Like that 21 Savage song. Call it AKK because my chopper hate niggas. But nah. My fault.
Somebody take over the outro, damn it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
appreciate y'all. Yeah, appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Catch y'all next week.
Hey, yes. Catch y'all next week, man. I'm your host,